It does help pass the time, and at the very least, it's helped drive some evil thoughts away. I love Mills. Have you two had a good time playing?
Yes, a very pleasant time.
I hope your brother Samuel brings interesting news when he returns. It's already dark, so I expect he should be here any time. Oh, there he is now.
I'm so glad to find my sister in such pleasant company. How are all you fair maids of Salem this evening?
Very well indeed. We have had a very busy time while you have been off delivering cargo. We have cared for the sick, performed numerous charitable acts, and still had time for some magical experiences. I doubt you can bring your time to such good account, even with your deliveries.
Indeed not. You have employed your time much better. Mine has been spent principally watching the south end of 2 horses.
Samuel!
I do hope everything went well for you.
Better than I expected.
You look well. Did you have any encounters with the Indians that are causing trouble north of here?
None at all. We are fortunate that the French have stirred up trouble with them principally in Maine so far.
I almost forgot. My mamma sent a letter with a postscript from your grandfather. Here it is. 'Tis best that you read it for yourself.
Bethia, this message pertains to a cargo we thought might need transporting this trip. I have to stable my horses. It would be great help if all of you would come with me and we can make light work of it.
We would be glad to help. You must be tired from your journey. We can meet you in the stable at once.
Jane, I am not sure how much you have surmised about what we are doing.
I believe I have a reasonable understanding and am prepared to help. I know your grandfather's feelings on what is going on with these trials, and I think you know my father's feelings as well.
That is well. Based on the message to Jane, we have little time and must act tonight.
I am not sure what this is all about.
I do not wish to frighten you, but the message I have received from my grandfather informs me that you are to be charged with witchcraft tomorrow.
I didn't imagine things could get worse, but if that were to happen, I think it would be more than my grandfather's heart could take. My dear Janie, my grandfather and other good men are working to find a legal way to put an end to these trials. However, they need time.
Yes, Miss True, and to buy them that time, the cargo I have been transporting has been principally those that are about to be caught up in the witchcraft trials. We are determined to stop these senseless deaths one way or another.
But where would I go? And what about grandfather and grandmother? If you are arrested tomorrow, you can be of little aid to them.
We are prepared to take you to my grandfather's land holdings west of here, which is named Framingham.
I've heard of Framingham, but still, what of my grandmother?
I have obtained new information concerning your grandmother. I took the chance of riding to Judge Corwin's last night and spoke with your grandmother by way of a barred window to her locked room.
Oh, how is she?
She is holding up well considering the circumstances.
That was a very dangerous undertaking.
It was absolutely necessary. And that brings me to my next point. I have good reason to believe that the groom who is functioning as Mrs. Bradbury's jailer will be at the Ship's Tavern tomorrow evening.
But what about Mr. Corwin and his family?
His family is away in Boston, so it should be the perfect opportunity to sneak her out under cover of darkness.
It is a very daring plan, but it might just work.
This news is better than I could have ever hoped.
Samuel, it all relies on your returning by tomorrow evening to take Mrs. Bradbury.
This can definitely work. However, I will need to leave with Miss True as soon as I change these horses.
But I will need to tell my grandfather what is happening. Don't worry about that. I will speak with your grandfather and let him know everything that is occurring. Bethia, you are all kindness.
While you're readying the horses, I will run back in and collect Janie's cloak and whatever else I can conveniently bring.
My room is the next one past yours. Are you sure I shouldn't go and help you?
No, 'tis best that you remain here. still have to pack Janie's belongings. Nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing here. Should be everything. There, all packed. Here is what I could find quickly for you, Janie. We will send the rest with your grandfather tomorrow.
Thank you ever so much.
We have trouble. While you were gone, some people have gathered outside talking who will surely see us leave, and we could have no explanation for our departure. You can imagine what would be said tomorrow when they come to arrest Miss True and they have seen me leave with her.
Bethia, you come with me while Janie and Samuel finish getting the horses ready. I have an idea how to encourage those people to busy themselves elsewhere. Samuel, when you hear the commotion, that is your cue to leave.
We will be ready.
The suspense is killing me. Why did you have us both put on our black cloaks and hoods and bring our black scarves?
I have an idea we might both be specters tonight and scare the people blocking Samuel's route into running away.
How do you propose to accomplish that feat? With the sky overcast, it is so dark, no one will even see us.
By the application of natural substances to our scarves. Please hand me your scarf and I'll show you. If we apply this glowing foxfire to our scarves like this, you can see the effect it has. We put our scarves over our cloaks. The effect should be quite unnerving. All that is left is to walk out of the woods towards the people and watch them scatter.
Wondrous! This might actually be fun!
Yes, it might. Are you ready?
Whenever you are.
Let's go.
It's awfully strange because no one's been there before.
Look there!
Specters.
That worked better than I could have ever expected, and Janie is off to safety.
Such good fortune!
And if anyone asks, we know exactly where our specters were this evening. Now all we need to do is fold our scarves over to conceal the glow and walk back into the ordinary and go to bed.
So simple, but so effective.
Yes, I think we both deserve a good night's rest after a very busy day. I should put on my nightgown first. All set, time for bed. Tonight was wondrous. This has the potential to be a long but rewarding day. I can't forget my bonnet. What will I wear today? Very nice. All set.
Good morning, Jane.
How are you this morning, Bethia?
Very well, and still a little amused at our excursion last night.
It was quite exciting to see everyone's reaction. Have you spoken to Mr. Bradbury yet?
I left a note in his room telling him I had news and to come knock on my door when he returned.
What did he say?
He was both surprised and relieved at the same time. He said he would continue with collecting signatures today so that no one's suspicions would be aroused. I believe he is ready for anything and most grateful.
That is excellent news. Do you have word on how Rebecca Preston is faring this morning?
Not much improved, I'm afraid.
I know she has some cakes that need to be baked and delivered today. What would you think about visiting her and taking on that task?
I think that would be splendid. But how did you know about the cakes?
Actually, Corwin informed me that he would need cakes as usual.
I'm sure he did it in his inimitable way.
Well then, let's go.
Rebecca keeps her sifted flour and baking tins in the cabinet over there.
I hope these cakes meet Judge Corwin's standards.
Yes, Mrs. Corwin doesn't have Rebecca's way with the oven.
I'll get started while you look in on Rebecca. I hope you find her better this day. It looks like some of the goods that Mrs. Preston exchanges for her candles have been delivered. This looks like the flour. This looks like the cake tin. Ah, the sugar. We will need these eggs. Salt. Looks like there's enough butter. Buttermilk. This must be the yeast. This is the mixing bowl. That takes care of the flour. Sugar is added. salted. Those look mixed. That takes care of the butter. Wait, this goes in the bowl. Eggs always make a cake better. This is a nice recipe. Perfect. That should do it. That looks about right. Now to mix it all together. Very nice. Everything is mixed. Perfect. I will start another cake while that one is baking. All done. These came out great. I can see why people love Rebecca's cakes, and they smell wonderful.
You're already done? You are so quick in the kitchen.
Today it was truly a labor of love. Rebecca has an excellent cake recipe.
I think you may have even outdone Rebecca today.
As I have a particular interest in taking the cakes that go to Mr. Corwin, I would like to do that as soon as possible.
I completely understand. I will deliver the rest of them and take care of straightening up here. Samuel left Runner's brother, who looks almost just like him. He would be your best choice to take. His name is Trotter.
I hope when your brother gets married, he lets his wife name the children.
He's not very creative with horse names, is he?
Not really. I will see you at the ordinary when I return. You're as handsome as your brother. You're as handsome as your brother. time to get you harnessed. There, now to fasten the buckles. All set. Let's see if we can find our way to Judge Corwin's today. I wonder if Judge Corwin is home.
I remember you. You're the girl who delivered the candles for Rebecca Preston.
Yes, I am. I have brought you the cakes you were expecting.
Well, it's about time. Judge Stoughton and I were just about to go over to the courthouse. If you had been 5 minutes later, you would have had to have returned.
Punctuality is an admirable quality. Make sure you cultivate it in the future.
Thank you, I will.
Well, hand me your basket. These appear satisfactory. Make sure you have delivered my admonition concerning the candles, and I will expect the same delivered next week.
Now be about your errands. Judge Corwin and I are busy men and have no time to waste.
Thank you again. So, Trotter, how long do you think they will be gone? My thoughts exactly. I would dearly like the opportunity to look around Judge Corwin's study for Mr. Bradbury's land grant. It is a chance I think I will take. Well, it is now or never. I'll leave you here, Trotter, and walk back over. Be a good boy and stay quiet. I expect they should leave any moment now. Oh, here they come. I had better stay out of sight.